And we're live. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 8 of the Rolling 20's. Holy shit, we've made it this far. Yeah. Crazy. It's still crazy to me that we're doing this and like it's happening and all that. So, fuck
I still
yeah.
get nervous between like every episode. I don't know why.
That's fair. I feel like it's partially because we're doing this and partially because I'm torturing you all once a week. So,
oh yeah, the most wonderful kind of torture. What are you talking about, man?
yeah, of course.
I feel that we might be masochists coming back to this every single week.
Probably. Hey, I mean, at least you get your
Oh yes.
That's that's sound effects. Oh my god, you should check out his beatboxing videos. They're amazing.
I'm trying. All things considered, I'm not that good yet, but anyway, any announcements? No, I don't think I have anything. Yeah, we're on TikTok now, I guess. So that's cool. Got some little clips. I've been editing out some highlights from the videos, and they've been turning out incredibly. I've got like 7 or 8 that actually none of you have even seen yet from episode 6 that are fucking incredible. So they'll probably already be out by the time this episode airs, but yeah, I don't know. Let's get into it. What did we do last time? We
swore that this time we would have a nice, fun episode, and we stuck with it.
Yeah, we actually stuck with it.
We kind of did. We had our first guest.
Shout out Casey.
Yeah, shout out Casey. Shout out Clink. Clink's amazing. Milo, Clink, and Fedre got themselves in a weird situation, and pretty much the rest of the episode was an unexpectedly long 1v1 bout of combat between Kalis and the Goliath known as Torborg Deadly Friend in the
I wonder how that happened.
So Derek might have provided some unsolicited assistance.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No one does. No one saw anything. And
We're gonna talk about
yeah, that's pretty much it. We pick up with Kalis and Penny heading north. The rest of you with a just having arrived Milo looking like shit, who
Yeah,
Mikey
he betted
is gonna
against
be a little
Kalis.
bit
Like, why would he
late.
do that?
Yeah, right? But yeah, Mikey unfortunately gets off work like not very long before we start recording. So that explains why he's been late a little bit recently and why he will be late tonight. So there's that. But let's pick up with the group. So everyone but Kalis, as you are all heading back to the Crowbar, let me know if there's anything you wish to discuss or do for the rest of the evening, or what you want to do with that.
I gotta say, that guy has a mean right hook.
Mhm.
I mean, did you see the way that Kalis hit the ground?
Honestly,
Yeah,
it lasted so much longer than I thought.
yeah, I'm surprised.
He
too.
did. He definitely stuck it in there.
Yeah, he took a beating at the beginning, but then he came back.
Honestly, I would give him 30-second stops.
I think like one of those punches dented his armor.
I think
He's
we'll
gonna have-
recover from.
Nothing a good hammer strike won't fix. Or you could just suction it out. Have you ever seen that? You have one guy create a seal around your hand who has a wind spell, and create a suction vac around the dent, and
It's so complicated just for a dent. What if you don't use magic?
then you can melt the metal and heat the metal up and reshape it a bit, I guess.
I'm sure he's just as shiny as always.
Weren't you gonna try and
Those are
fight him,
music.
Volkar?
Oh, I think we're done for tonight.
Yeah, he
never
looked rough at the end.
He looked a little roughed up, but
Yeah.
and I want to fight him at his best.
You think you'd win?
I have absolutely no idea, and I look forward to finding out.
Well, I mean, like if you stay back and you might.
From what I've seen, he's a very close combat fighter.
Yeah.
I stay back. I use the range to my advantage when it comes to fighting him. Not, get hit over and over and over again. Like Kalis.
He got some pretty decent hits in as well.
Yeah.
No, he got some very decent hits, and he got hit again, and again, and again, and again.
But he didn't go down. That's the important part.
Yeah.
No, he went
He
down.
lives.
Did you not see the part where he went down at the end?
Oh yeah, but like, he didn't go down after one hit. Is what I'm saying.
That's fair.
No. He has.
Is that where the bar is set for him?
Damn, homie. Feels bad.
Yeah, it feels bad, huh?
That's exactly what's
expected. You can't hear this.
say anything. No.
Bahamut rains down from the sky. It's like, what the hell, man? My paladins are tougher than that. Get the hell out of here. I'm kidding.
What time of day is it? Or what?
It's late.
Is it late?
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, probably 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, not super late, but late enough.
Volkar, don't forget, in the morning we have to go and see Lulu again.
Is she all right? Is everything okay?
No, but she's fine. She just has some information. She might have the information you asked for.
That's very, very good. I think all of us should go, not just the two of us.
And don't we have to go see Sully again tomorrow?
Yes,
So
but
we're
that's
meeting
That's in the afternoon.
tomorrow afternoon. We're supposed to meet up with the.
Oh yeah, for
With-
the
with-
moss.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds like an eventful day.
Emman at
I recommend not
Herman?
getting pissed drunk tonight. That way we can get a good start going tomorrow morning.
Party pooper.
It's just my recommendation.
Everybody's got a pooper, party pooper. That's you, party pooper.
Did they teach that in your tribe? That song?
No, I just made that up like 3 seconds ago.
Oh, very inventive.
Plus,
of you.
it's
know.
way later than you guys ever drink, so.
Yeah, usually we
Yeah.
drink at like
Yeah, we're-
1 o'clock in the
Fucking
afternoon.
day
It's true, we're falling behind.
It's too
Yeah.
late to drink right now.
All right, let's go and drink. Oh my God, the barmaid's dry.
He has a name.
I know. I'm trying very hard to find it in my notes.
This is,
I think I'll hail Isilda for a few more drinks.
Isilda, there we go.
Isolde. With an O.
Isolde.
It's
I
close.
don't know why I thought
Oh.
Annie.
Annie? Close, yeah.
yeah. No, purposely call her by the wrong name. And
See what
that's just-
happens.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna get smacked.
Okay, so back to the crowbar you are.
Yeah.
I'll say we'll time skip a bit, and you are arriving there. So,
Isilda.
I don't know if-
Kayla's got his ass kicked. We're gonna need some drinks.
But he's
Ow.
still getting laid, so
Oh,
I don't know
okay,
what- I think that
I didn't
cancels
need
out.
that image in my head, but thank you for that. I'm gonna need.
God, he put that image in my head.
You put it into your own head.
No, I was reading his mind, and then he put that image in his head.
You put that image into my head, that my image went into your head, and so on and so forth. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah,
Break it. Break the cycle.
Speaking of vicious cycles, here's your drinks.
Thank you.
You see, she heads back over behind the bar and actually takes a shot herself. Just kind of sighs and shakes her head.
I don't blame her.
So, are we, is there more to talk about? Or is it just, y'all drink for a little bit and go to sleep? Sort of a thing.
They're
Yeah, one drink.
geriatrics. Of course they go to sleep.
This is we've stayed up till 10 p.m. I don't know how I feel about that. Usually we start drinking earlier in the day so we can go to sleep at like a reasonable hour.
Like
Yes,
5
that's
p.m.
It's a grandpa group.
Yeah, I'll just have a couple drinks and go to bed.
Yeah, me same
Okay.
here.
Okay.
2 at
Because
most.
the life of the party isn't there. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Instead, he is currently walking arm in arm with a Penelope, I believe described as a schmexy half-orc by you, if I'm correct.
By you, actually.
Probably by both of us
Oh,
at some
God.
point, I'm sure.
Oh, you beautiful, beautiful
Yeah.
summer shadow.
It's canon now. But,
Canon. Schmexy half works.
yep, the two of you make your way north.
Oh.
And, after a few minutes of silent walking, she turns to you and says, my father's out on business right now. Probably find some more privacy there.
I mean, as long as I'm invited, I guess. I'll have a nightcap.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yes, I'm currently inviting you. I've
Oh,
been there
okay.
before, come on. Why you always gotta make this so
Well,
weird?
No, it's more so that
Yeah, I know,
I'm
you
trying to
don't
be
want to be
polite.
seen with me, uh-huh.
That's not what it is.
Mm-hmm, sure.
To be honest, it's more of a, maybe it's just more of a chatting type of night.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Still chat there.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll need a drink after that ass whooping. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you will.
By the way, drinks are on you. I don't really have much money right now, so.
Such a gentleman.
We're going to my family's estate. It's implied.
Oh yeah.
When you say it, it makes you sound kind of like a dick.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I'm just coming. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's see if you proceed through the silent, chilly Vasselheim nights. You arrive at a place you probably haven't been to in a little while, being the Brannigan Estate. And unless there's anything you want to hone in here, essentially it is a large place with a lot of space, plenty to drink and eat. Really, whatever you want to get within reason is available to you. And you can have a pleasant night of chatting or brooding or whatever it is Kalis wants to do right now.
Pleasant chat. Pleasantries. It's been a while since I've seen Penny, so that's how it's gonna be. No fraternizing tonight,
Of course. Righteous Paladin.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
not that. It's just, he kind of got his
can't-
ass
you
whooped. I
can't-
don't know
you
if
can't
he
get it
can
up.
perform anyways. I'm
Jesus.
kidding. No, I'm kidding.
God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Greater
No,
restoration.
it's just this. Oh God, no! This entire situation is just so ridiculous. I love it all. Okay. So as you all find yourselves in your respective drinking places, and some of you may be a little bit more sore than others, either mentally, emotionally, or physically, find yourselves asleep.
God, this never ends well. Us going to sleep.
Everyone except Josh. Get out of here. And
Summoned it
No,
yourself.
I volunteered. I sacrificed.
Yep.
Oh God, what have I done?
Yeah, whatever
You
you
know
done.
what you did.
Oh wait, are we actually? Oh.
If I
Yep, get
don't
outta
come
here.
back, you know exactly what happened.
I'm so happy you had to say it right then. So happy. Could not have possibly been timed any better. Let me switch to what I need to switch to. It's Volkar. As you find yourself asleep, You are not awakened. Rather, it's sort of your awareness comes about you. Not quite like you're dreaming, definitely not like you're awake. A state that you are growing more and more familiar with in recent times. Rain. Thunder in the distance. Lightning. You're standing in the pit. And before you, just a few feet in front of you, stands a familiar Goliath. Hands in front of his chest, head bowed slightly. Heavy thunder. Rain begins to grow in intensity. You look around. Hundreds of people. Far, far many more than you know could actually fit in this place. The chanting, the roaring of the crowd rises to meet the storm. You look to your right side and you see your friends sat nearby, anxiously waiting, Kalis still wearing his bruises. As the ground quickly shifts into a muddy, sloshy mess of earth, you see Torborg slowly shift into his relaxed and ready stance. You look down, shield, hammer at the ready, hands clammy with nerves. What do you do?
First, I return the bow that was gifted to me.
Okay. He smiles a little bit at you. Eyes locked on yours, and he waits.
Take my hammer and I bang it across my shield.
Thunder.
And cast Thunder Wave at level 2.
Okay. And as you do so, you hear the thunder, you feel the force reverberate out from you. You see it collide with him. And almost seem to slide past him. To no effect. For a moment, it's like your ability to hear kind of pulses. Almost like someone covers your ears for a second. Your vision blurs. You shake it off. Before you can even recover fully, flash of motion. Something hard, solid, contacting you in the solar plexus as his elbow cracks into you, sending you sliding back in the mud, falling, tumbling back on your ass. The crowd goes wild. The storm rages on. What do you do?
I smile as I realize what this is. And I speak. For whom does thunder sound? Only the faithful. For whom does lightning call? Only the faithful. And as I'm saying this, I'm running towards him.
Okay.
The hammer is like the haft. I've given some of the haft up so that I have a longer strike as I try to bring the hammer across. Like I do a feint with my shield.
Okay.
And hammer across. And I'm screaming this at the top of my lungs. Only the faithful. Only the faithful.
Okay. You rush forward, feint with the shield, strike down. Suddenly, it's like everything goes silent for a second, and you hear one familiar voice of Derek off on the side. Your vision is drawn over there. You see a flash from his hands, and these silvery wisps towards you. And as you're about to strike true, suddenly it's like everything slows and almost warbles for a second within. And next thing you know, your hammer slams down into the mud. Torborg's to your side. Crack! Another powerful blow, this time a knee catching you in the jaw. You go spinning out, dropping your hammer next to you as you fall face down in the mud. What do you do?
I get back up, and can I look at this vision of Derek? Do I notice anything? Can
As
roll
you
a
look
perception?
back up, you see he is there, along with all of the rest of the group, cheering wildly, excited at the fights. You can see Quilly and Theron in particular grimacing after the particularly powerful blow you've just been struck with. Just looks like them.
I bring my shield up, and then I cast Hold Person on Derek.
Okay. You bring your shield up, you reach out to do so, and as you will the energy from within you, there's this jolting pain, this searing electricity that tenses up all your muscles almost as it ripples through your body. You drop back down into the mud. You stop, panting, breathing heavy. You look up, you see Torborg standing there, waiting, emotionless. Another jolt tenses your entire body. Almost as if you can hear tendons and fibers snapping within you. You try again. Once more. Electricity jolts through your entire body, causing everything to go white, your ears to ring for a second. When you come back, you're on your feet, sort of. Another flash of gray skin. One solid palm strike catches you in the bridge, the nose. Your feet come out from underneath you. You hit the ground once more. The crowd goes wild. And as you look up, over toward your friends once more, you see Derek. Another glow from him. Almost as if it's happening in slow motion, everything fades, gets quiet once more, and you hear him muttering under his breath. This little greenish, familiar glow emanates from his hands. And as you see it contact around Torborg, he stands a bit straighter, renewed in his vigor. What do you do?
Should have stopped him. I drop the hammer and the shield, and I say, I should have stopped him from cheating. You might have come out on top, but I let that happen. I took that honor of a fair fight away from you.
He slowly approaches as you say this, hands down by his side, relaxed. Stops about 5 feet in front of you. Lightning strikes down from above, multiple times, surrounding you in a column, before the energy all dissipates down into the ground, and before you can even think, it surges back up through your feet, through every point of contact on the ground. Pain you felt before, nothing compared to this. This is the single worst sensation you felt in your entire life. It blasts through you, feeling like it's taking hours. You feel it slowly rising, twisting, writhing, pulling, snapping, singeing, before it releases out of your eyes, equally painful, equally slow. You become so overwhelmed by pain, nausea, an emptiness before everything slowly fades to a painful, sickening nothing. As you awake with an awful, searing pain in your heart, your eyes, everything. Sweaty.
Do I still
And
have my
alone.
ability?
You can find out.
I'm gonna try and use the. Sorry, I can't. Use the thaumaturgy cantrip. Sorry, the sacred flame cantrip to ignite my hand to just ignite the light around me.
Nothing happens. It's as if you're reaching into an empty bowl, expecting to find something.
Oh. Did this. Did this.
As you hear a soft, gentle rain pattering around the outside of the Golden Crowbar. I'll let you sit on that, and we'll pick up in the morning with everyone else. I'll be right back.
That's why I'm
All right,
hoping that
everyone.
like
recess is over.
All right.
Okay.
Kalis.
Oh. Does everyone else leave now?
No,
Okay.
no, they don't. You find your sleep brings you into a familiar, sort of dreamlike state, which has become all too familiar to you in recent times. First you hear the sounds of rain, distant but heavy. Thunder, lightning, sensations of warmth and light spill over you. And you see before you the same figure, half male, half female. Flash of lightning strikes the figure. Searing blackened lines begin to crawl across its skin. Two more, the third one's so bright it blinds you momentarily. Smoke, scent of burning flesh and hair. Your vision returns to you. You look up and the male half begins to slowly crumble to ash and drift away into the void that surrounds. You find yourself suddenly gasping awake, heart racing, sweaty, awful searing pain in your heart, your eyes, and it's gone in an instant. Now, given your sleeping arrangements, would it be a thing that Penny would be aware of your
Same
awakening?
bed.
Or at least close
Uh,
enough?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
As you feel the pain stop, you look over and she's blinking her eyes at you. What's going on? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. It's nothing. Just go back to sleep. It's fine.
Kalis, you notice it is distinctly raining outside, whereas it was not when you fell asleep. And Penny just kind of looks at you concerned. What's been going on with you? You don't seem very well.
It's not. It's just a bad dream. That's it.
Men. Alright. Just a bad dream.
That's it. No need to worry about me, Penny. Just a bad dream.
Well, I hope that's the last one for now.
I'm actually just gonna get a drink. I'll kind of get up out of the bed and I'll go off to get something to drink.
Okay.
Just go back to bed. I'll be back.
Alright. She rolls over the other way and lets you go about your business.
Probably just
And
get
with-
like a nightcap to drink as I watch the rain for the rest of the night, 'cause I'm find it hard to sleep.
Okay. Copy that. And I have nothing else to say to anyone else overnight, so...
Before the night's over, it's still raining outside, right?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Volkar is going to go outside. He's wearing nothing but his lower, like he's top to bottom. He has his coat off. He's everything. And he starts screaming at the sky. What? I let the kid have some fun and you take it away? Is this because of what happened at the fort? You sent me here, remember? You told me to come here. I was perfectly fine up north. You brought me here. I have done everything you have asked of me. Is this how you treat your faithful? Come on. Strike me.
Volkar, you realize about a 10-foot circle around you. There's no rain falling. You are dry. The rain sounds muted. Your own voice sounds muted. Even the sensation of the vibration in your chest and throat from your shouting, dull. Everything around just looks a bit flat, bland, and you feel empty.
Sink to his knees, and for the first time since he's come to Vasselheim, since he's been a full-grown adult, he's gonna cry. Give it back. I don't know what I am without you. I don't know who I am without you.
Thunder and lightning strike a nearby tree. Branches, leaves go exploding off of it. You find yourself covering your face out of reflex. And as you look down, you see loosely, roughly spelled out almost runically, among the shattered and splintered branches. One word. Honor. And then a gust of wind. And they scatter. And the rain stops. How does Volkar spend the next few hours, or whatever length of time his next action is going to take?
He goes back inside. He takes his whatever belongings he has taken with him, and he leaves and he goes to that little campsite that he had made for himself when he had first arrived. He needs time to think.
Okay.
He leaves a note saying where he'll be.
Okay. Got it. And as morning comes, the rest of you awaken after presumably a decent night's sleep. A long rest. Certainly no long rest for Volkar and Kalis if he stayed awake through the rest of the evening. And what would you all like to do?
I slept like a babe.
Head down and get some breakfast. And wait for the group down there.
Derek wakes up at a desk like, oh shit, I fell asleep. Damn it, gotta start over. Gotta fix it later. And heads down to breakfast.
Okay. And it's just Derek, Theron, and Quilly.
I have a question.
Yep.
Would I have gone the effects of more so a short sleep than a short rest than a
Yeah,
long rest?
I would say short rest for both of you.
All right, I'm gonna roll out some hit dice then.
Is this our first hit dice use?
Yes, it is actually.
We're like 12
actually
games
is.
in? This is our first one? Holy shit.
Yeah, we just don't short rest.
Yeah, pretty much never.
Wow, that is an insane roll. That is crazy. That's 21 back. But
Damn.
I literally
Damn.
rolled 2 10s and a 1, so pretty crazy. But
That's
I also
pretty good.
only have 1 left, so doesn't matter. I only had 15 that I needed to get back, so.
And Volkar, where did you leave your note? Just like on the door of the room that you had, or?
There's a what's it called? A knife stuck in next to Derek.
My door?
No, I mean like literally next to you. Like
Oh.
you wake up, there's literally a knife, and you realize there's a note stuck in there.
Like, oh, he put a hole in my scroll. And then I noticed that first, and then I read the note.
Okay. Which essentially just says he's at the birth heart at his little camp. Kalis, I
Man,
guess
I
I'll
had it
ask
down.
you. What do you do in the morning?
I'm actually gonna leave before she wakes up.
I figured.
That makes me feel like a dick, but you know.
Cold-blooded.
Kalis doesn't know that she stands there on one of the upper levels, watching him walk away through the window, sighing
I'm sorry,
Hoping.
Penny, but
that he doesn't go the direction of other damaged men that she's seen previously.
no. He's gonna basically walk back to where home is slowly becoming the birth heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
with that, we'll stick with group Crowbar for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So
On
we
an-
need to head to the marsh today.
That's not afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
After like 3, yeah.
Yeah.
But you wanted to go see your grandmother again?
Yes, not really my grandmother, but yes. But we need to bring Volkar with us as well. It's the information that he wants.
Anyways, he left a note on my desk. He ruined one of my scrolls, but I was working on that. Never mind. So he said he went back to the birth heart to his camp.
He has a camp there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we can go find him, and then we can all go and see Lulu. Where's
to the-
Kalis?
So I guess he slept over at that half-orc's house.
His special friend's house.
Yeah, I didn't know what to call him.
As he opens the door. Dramatic timing. I'm kidding. I don't. He's probably a ways off.
Yeah, I mean, you said you were going to the birth heart, so.
Yeah.
Or no, not to the birth heart, to the Golden Crowbar, but that's
Oh,
the
the
birth
crowbar?
heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, fuck it. Dramatic timing. Kalis didn't sleep. He probably left pretty early. Dramatic timing. The door pulls open. And a sort of rested Kalis enters.
Probably some bags under the eyes, you know? Looks a bit tired.
Oh, you look better than you did yesterday.
Thanks,
by
I
much.
guess. Yeah, I was about to say, that's not much of an improvement, but I'll take it. Thanks. How did everybody sleep?
That's a
Pretty good.
fine.
Pretty good.
Was
Volkar?
was the oaf.
He said he left a note saying that he's going to the birth heart.
Was he? How was
He
he
wasn't-
last night? Was he okay?
He seemed fine.
Yeah.
He was gone when we woke up.
Yeah.
Maybe I should check.
Put a knife in my desk, and I have
Oh,
to start over
okay.
on a scroll now.
I should definitely check on him then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess bye, and then I'm gonna walk out. I'm gonna walk out.
Well, we should all probably go to the birth heart.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. On that note, I'm trying to troubleshoot getting Mikey in the Vorpal board room, so I'm gonna stop recording. We're gonna figure that out. I might have to remake the room, and then we'll pick up there. Okay, so you'll probably notice things look drastically different and probably worse
What do you
right
mean?
now.
Everything's the same.
Yeah,
Like,
Vorpal
why?
board
Nothing is different.
stopped working on us. We seem to have gotten in just before it died, and we didn't realize until Mikey tried to join, so everyone shame Mikey. So I had 5 minutes to half-ass throw this together, and whatever. You're gonna see all the highlighting of everyone's cameras in Discord for maybe the rest of the episode. So sorry, it is what it is. I am powerless. But speaking of powerless, you all arrive at the birth hearts, and
Good segue.
let's so here would essentially be Milo's experience of the day. You all you arrived at the pit, beat the fuck up. Everyone assumed you bet against Kalis and made money. You went back to the Golden Crowbar. Everyone else drank just a little bit, fell asleep. Presumably you did the same. Woke up in the morning, came downstairs late as everyone was heading out to go see the birth heart, and I imagine you have come along with them. If you want to make changes to that, let me know, but I assume that's what you're doing.
Accurate.
Awesome. So with that, turn down RPG sounds a little bit for me. It's a little excessive. You all find your way across the city to the birth hearts, and Derek, you definitely know where Volkar's little camp is. Volkar, what would they see?
They would see Volkar. Again, he's still shirtless. He's still angry. There's a tree that looks like it's been hit raw, because it's like a boxer punching at a tree, going like he's trying to hit his feelings out.
Okay. And is he actively still doing this right now?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's actively, back's turned to them. They see his tattoos on his back that are, I'm assuming, faded from their usual like vibrant blue.
They're not even there. This is so much worse with that goddamn Discord background you have, by the way. It's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Just really, really sets the mood here. So there you all see, yeah, a tree boxing, tattoo-less, exhausted-looking Volkar.
Hey, Volkar.
Hey, buddy.
He hears Derek's voice and goes, "You!"
What did I do?
Oh shit.
You took everything.
What are you talking about?
I lift him up by his poncho.
Whoa.
No.
I should have stopped you.
What did I do?
You cheated.
What?
You took on an honorable combat and you made it dirty.
Wait,
What? No, I didn't do anything.
Huh?
And I should have stopped you.
I didn't do. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is he talking about?
I don't know.
I saw you helping him.
Wait.
And now it's gone. And I acted dishonorably as well.
What are you talking about?
I tried to cast a spell during his fight. He shrugged it off, but I let it happen. He's gone. And I let him down and
Are you saying you tried to cheat for me?
You were getting your ass kicked, and I didn't like seeing my friend get his ass kicked.
I mean, I appreciate the caring nature, but I said I could handle myself now. Do you not trust me to try to handle myself?
Well, I kind of fucked. Maybe I should have had a little bit more faith in you.
And you,
What?
and I turned to Derek. I told you explicitly not to intervene.
I didn't intervene.
Then what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm insight.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anyone who wants to insight this, feel free to. Derek, let's try and deceive.
I have a +6 to deception.
Yeah.
I have a +2.
To insight or deception?
Ew. What time?
So first, let's take Derek's result.
Okay. Okay. E6.
Oh yeah, you all get your D6. I hope everyone
Yeah.
uses it right now. I swear to God, that's going to be incredible.
17.
Yeah.
15. 22.
Is anyone above a 22?
19.
Did you use your D6?
I did
Yeah.
use my D6.
Oh, I did too.
Derek
I got
seems
6 on my D6.
like realistically flustered at these accusations. And all of you who are sitting with him, you didn't see anything.
What do you?
Just a reminder, I used subtle spell the entire time, so. And they're both verbal only spells. So-
Sure. We don't know what he saw, man.
You don't even know that he saw,
Yeah.
or if he saw.
I'm gonna turn back to Volkar. What are you on about? What do you mean he cheated? What do you mean he helped me?
Every time you thought you were down for the count, but your wounds knit back together. that you worked a little bit hard, that luck seemed to bend a little in your favor. That wasn't luck, or your dragon, or... That was him. I'm asking insight, tell me I'm lying.
What?
I'm an insight check on Volkar.
Sure, I'll also do the same.
Sure.
Do I have to roll deception or anything? Or
If you've
I don't know what, like, I don't know.
roll
what this
deception
roll would
or
be.
persuasion, I suppose.
all right, I'm gonna roll persuasion.
I mean, I'm an idiot because I got a
I got a way
2 plus
higher
4.
roll.
I got a 2 plus 4. I mean 2 plus 2,
Good.
which is 4.
I got a 19 plus 1 for a dirty 20.
I got a 19 on insight.
Damn.
Hard to read, but they both seem very genuine right now.
Well, to be honest, at the end of the day, I fought the fight, and whatever. I don't give a fuck at this point. But, and I kind of like look back at both of them. If I ever tell you to not intervene on my behalf again, please, I'm begging you, do not do it. I say it for a reason. And looking at Derek, I'll say, even if you meant it as a gesture of goodwill for me not to fail, I understand and I respect that sentiment. But please, let me fail if I have to. And you too. Even if you meant to help a friend, I understand. But this is not how you do it. Even your god said it's dishonorable. Apparently, by the look of you.
Stopped it.
Yeah, so.
I've no honor.
Well, you have no honor maybe, but you can always, I don't know, ask your god for it back. I don't know what to do, but I'll kind of lend out a hand, but I'm not forsaking you like your god did, so come on, just get up.
Takes the hand, gets up. Thank you.
And put some clothes on, will you?
Yeah, your loincloth is, it's kind of swaying
Isn't
from
it like
side to
chilly out here?
side. Yeah.
For Volkar, nah.
Instead of his usual like chainmail and armor, he just puts on a leather jerkin. He doesn't feel comfortable. And he still has like the little medallion that has his reliquary. And he puts it, instead of wearing it like he usually does, he puts it behind, he puts it like in a small pouch. It doesn't feel right.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's potentially time to maybe talk to that
We were gonna go see Lulu, and then
Yeah.
we have to go see Sully afterwards.
Yeah, I was about to say we should probably talk to Sully about going out and getting those ingredients. Or no, no. We were supposed to lead that man to that one area of the Vespa Timberlands now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the muck.
to the muck. Well, one thing at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've yet to actually meet this Lulu. I'd much like to.
Good person. You'll like her. That's just, again, as Volkar learned, there's a man there, goes by BW. Just don't talk to him.
What does BW stand for?
Don't
I'm
ask.
not gonna
Don't
reiterate
ask.
his name.
Don't ask.
No, wait, don't ask him about what.
Just don't talk to him.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Straightforward.
Save
okay.
yourself some time.
You will not like what you unleash.
Okay, fair. Well,
He's actually
kinda put a-
BBEG.
yeah. And I'll put an armor on Volkar. And I say, come on, let's go.
Think they're hiring over at Dragon Central.
I could always ask. You might be a bit old, but we've had older, I guess.
Whatever honor you think you've lost, I'm sure you can regain it in time.
I've never met Cord, but I tend to agree with Theron's sentiment.
But am I worthy of it?
Yeah, worthy schmurthy. Come on, let's go. You're two in your head, man.
You're right. Let's
Wow.
talk to Lulu. She might have some information about that bitch, the gray bitch.
The grey bitch. Well,
With
lead
that-
away, Theron.
You all head back across the city to the Cobalt Reserve. And Theron, as you are at the front of the group as you enter, pull the door open, you look, you can see back kind of off in the distance, a little frizzy tuft of curly black hair bouncing a little
Put
bit.
my hoodie up.
If you're trying to avoid being noticed by someone, I would love stealth checks from everyone who wishes to partake.
I'm fucking doing it.
In the
I don't wanna
avoiding.
bow up. Oh hell yes. Let's see.
I have disadvantage.
Yes, you do.
Oh, don't worry, I got you, dude. 25.
That's
That's a
an
natural
11.
20.
17.
I got a rock.
Uh-oh. Okay.
7.
7.
I got
Kalis.
an 11.
Okay.
Wait.
Milo.
Wait.
Stealth.
Yeet. I got.
I gotta eat you some physical dice there, buddy.
Yeah,
I got-
you need the
I got
physical,
it.
man.
I got a 12.
12. Okay. He
Wow,
got an
the
astounding.
rogue.
Who gets a 12?
He got an astounding 2.
Oh my god.
So
Nice one, bow up.
you all easily, even though Derek at one point bumps into one of the chairs on the side, you sneak your way past without being noticed.
Is this desk shaped like a pig?
Please don't waste any time.
Funny
on him.
enough,
Did
It
you
is.
say pig? As I say out loud.
His ears just perk up.
yeah, no, actually, as you do say it, we would get the camera zooms over to him, and as he's, I assume, in the process of organizing some books or something on the shelf,
say pig?
he just
Pig?
he has one of those must have been the wind moments, but doesn't see you.
No one
he,
said
he
anything.
sneezes.
You all make your way to Lulu's private study, and per usual, the door is closed.
Just gonna gently knock.
This time the door opens actually fairly quickly. Kind of looks out and she sees Theron and smiles, and then you see her eyes go back to the strange group. Oh, hello, Theron. I see you've brought more friends.
They all
I'm
meet
Lulu.
you.
It's wonderful to meet you all.
That's such
We can
nice
have
things.
Introductions inside. Come in. And you are let into her super unnecessarily cozy grandma office. Warm fire in the corner, tea
What does it
this
smell
time.
like?
What does it smell like?
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of burning wood, of course, and
Like home.
yes, like home. A little bit of black tea about the air.
I love
Half finished
Earl Grey.
knitted sweater in the corner.
Yeah, it's closer to 2/3, but she probably
She works
messed up at
quickly.
one point and had to undo some of it a bit. But please, make yourselves at home. I'm, well, sorry, I didn't sleep very much last night. There's a lot going on around here. I did get some of the information you requested. Some of it will, be delayed if we have anything at all, but,
Yes, I had asked her
It's-
to find some information based on the woman that we met in at Thunderhead.
How much
Yeah.
did you end up telling her?
Not
Basics.
as much as we told Merca.
enough for me to
that's
know
fair.
that there's secrets being kept, but that's fine.
For a reason. There
So,
are secrets being kept for a reason.
I'm not judging you. I understand. If Theron's keeping something from me, it must be very important. And if he trusts you, I trust you. The first order of business is the motorcycle driving by my house right now that I think my microphone might have picked up a little bit. It's incredible. I love the springtime. It's excellent. And now motorcycles are canon, I guess. No, they're not. There was a
It's just
an
the airship flying above.
Yeah, well, weirdly, it was that is what you asked about. Dear Sentinel. We found a little bit on it, not very much. It belongs to House Wysaven of the Highborn Dominion in Xiphis. Xiphis being a city down in Marquette, if any of you don't know or aren't familiar with it. And the Highborn Dominion is essentially the ruling class of families and companies and things of the sort. House Wysaven is one of the lesser ones. And its reputation was built off locating and procuring rare artifacts from during and before the war. Not much is available on them, but they seem to play their cards close to the chest. And
Odd for them to be up here.
perhaps, I mean, they've got to find things. You know, artifacts are potentially all over the realm. So, not entirely uncommon. A lot of the wealthy types from Xiphis are interested in similar things. But onto the more troubling information. Vesh, the Bloodied Siren, and Remnis, the Prince of Vengeance, seem to be the two that you are speaking of. They are the children.
blood-
Yes, Vesh, the Bloodied Siren. I'll get some more on them individually in a minute, but they are the children of Gargoth, former archdevil of betrayal, political corruption. Not sure if children means biological, if you will, or that they are merely of his creation, but they are known as his children. Gargoth.
Political corruption?
Yes. Quotes. An incarnation of evil most rotten. Gargoth embodies the inevitable moral decay that follows victories secured through evil means. He was, the lawmaker, if you will, for the Hells. And it seems that through his arrogance and self-inflicted perception of intelligence, yielded a tendency to operate under his own separate terms. He liked to write the rules, didn't really like to live by them. Seems that sometime after the war, Gargoth was banished from the Hells or had some sort of falling out. There's no record of him since then.
Why does
Remnis.
the prince...
We'll get to questions after. There's a lot more. I'm sure there will be more questions.
Plenty.
Remnis was allegedly witnessed during the war. Gray skin, long arms, and possibly thin and long blade, Blinding speed, vicious, violent. He was fighting alongside the betrayer gods, and as you see her eyes flick over to Volkar, notably present at the Fort Thunderhead siege. Rumors suspect he wishes to carry on Gargoth's legacy of chaos, but not much is known of him beyond that. Some titles, or monikers if you will, were found as well. The Furious Blade, the Prince of Vengeance, the Fragment of Oblivion. And Vesh. Supposedly she's known for selecting suitors from among those who practice frowned upon magics. There's some information about a cult in her name several decades before the war. They would allegedly indulge in hedonistic and masochistic rites. Rumors claim she would arrive at these, quote, masochistic orgy rituals and massacre everyone involved, leaving only one chosen mate alive. She would then take them on as her partner, lend them her strength, watch over them. She's rumored to be fickle and carry a tendency to switch between merciful kindness and harsh demands of pain and suffering. Bloodied Siren's love is as deep and passionate as it is unpredictable and mysterious. Titles for her are as such. Firstborn daughter of the Mother of Corruption, though we are not clear on who the Mother of Corruption may be. The Siren of Avernus, the Bloodied Siren, the Bloodied Wife, and the Cataclysm Lover. And it's hard to tell what is fact, what is rumor, what is myth. But it doesn't seem very promising to be entangled with such beings. That is all I have on them for now.
Yeah, listen, I think we
Wow.
should just really put all our cards out on the table here.
Oh yeah. We're screwed.
This is so much
We're
bigger.
so screwed.
Well, yeah, this doesn't sound good, does it?
Not at all.
Yeah, so, if, would you like me, would you like to tell the story? I don't know. I'm kind of just processing what I just heard, to be honest.
We think
Lulu,
this...
to summarize, Remnus seems intent on bringing back the Spider Queen, but Vesh seems intent on stopping him. We're in a tough place here. Everything you told us about Vesh is not good, but she wants us to help her.
Help her how? What exactly?
Stop her brother.
He wants us to complete a ritual.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it doesn't
dare say it
exactly
fits the bill.
sound, yeah, it doesn't exactly sound too altruistic now that I think about it. She wants us to
You said
perform
that,
some
that,
ritual.
that she had rituals of hedonistic pleasure to summon her, and she would kill everyone.
That is what I have been told, yes.
Would one of the ingredients to use said summoning include a whole bunch of blood?
I'm afraid I do not know, but
Because that
Also
sounds
fits the bill.
exactly like what she was saying would stop whatever Numa is up to.
Numa.
Apparently the big dick who she wants us to kill.
She wants us to perform the ritual in his house,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whilst he's not there.
I mean, we also still have to pick up that one component
The
from
orb.
the pits.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of an orb in the pits?
Not particularly, no. Most sane souls avoid that place.
Well, apparently we aren't the most sane, so fits the
That's
bill.
a good place to hide it.
Yes, it is.
If it was hidden, it was probably for a good reason.
According to her, we don't even have to do this. We could just ignore it and she'll find someone else to
Yeah.
do it or
He's
something.
not forcing us to, but
No.
if it means stopping a greater evil.
Yeah.
Oh my. And Lulu kind of sits down kind of heavy behind her desk and closes her eyes. You see her brow kind of furrows.
This is how it starts. This is why it happened. You compromise once, and you lose everything.
The information is very useful, but I don't think. I think we should solve one problem at a time right now.
Yeah. We have just over a month, or a little less.
And Merca needs our help now in the afternoon, so. Something
We've
to
actually a
think
bit
about.
more than a month. Just a little over, but we still have time. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of favoring the side that every time I hear some new information regarding this Vesh or Ramnus, it's looking more and more grim. Is it not? Like, I feel like we're walking into a trap of a kind.
We're pawns on a chessboard.
Well,
Theron,
yes, in a way.
is this the sort of thing that you feel should be kept away from many ears for now?
Until we know more information about this, I don't want to go around spreading it.
These are children of the demon of the devil of political corruption. We don't know who we can trust in this city.
Oh my. I hate to be the one to bring this up, but feels like an ill-boding time to have a marquee instated.
Yes, it does. They planned
This is
their
not very
timing
good.
perfectly.
Maybe it's a convenient time.
Oh my. Anything you need, I will do what I can to procure it.
Please. I think we need to go to the Lawbringer.
Arithas.
I think we need a god. If we're going to... I'm currently on the outs with mine. Yours, no offense, hasn't been seen in the city in quite some time.
I mean, that's fair.
No one knows where your god is. We have two here in the city. We have a goddess of nature who... Nature is neither good nor evil. But we also have the god of justice and truth.
Yes,
If
yes, we do.
anyone can stand against this, or at least give us a sign of what to do next, they might be the ones.
And what makes you think Arithas would grant us an audience?
But I also am inclined to mention that that does sound to be quite the opposite of keeping this.
Yeah. Secret.
It's I'm
Between
On
us.
the
just
down low.
Because
I'm
I don't
sorry,
know if
we're
you've
about
dealt
to
with the lawbearer, but she is not subtle. She's not slow. She will not wait. And if
Something tells me
if
her
she is
style is to
brought
kick
into
down the
this,
door.
it is precisely that. So,
I'm scared. I'm terrified right now.
good.
Don't
I hold up
be.
my hand and see them all. My tattoos are gone. Nope. I have no powers. I am simply a man now.
Kind of looks
Ooh,
puzzled
Volkar.
towards you.
Yeah, newsflash to you, but that's all me, Quilly, and Milo are. You can do plenty. All you have to do is have the will to act. You think it's your divine powers that makes you special? Without them, you can't do anything.
I'm scared, all right?
Join the
Volkar.
club.
I
I'm
once knew a-
terrified I'm not going to be able to protect you.
I once knew a
You'll
young
find a
girl.
way to make yourself useful.
Well,
I believe
how about
that.
for once, let us protect you? How about that? Huh?
You want to do some training? I'm free in the mornings. We get up at the break of dawn, do
She
some
will-
jumping jacks.
She
Punch a
will kick
tree.
your ass, yeah. She will whoop your ass.
I promise I won't use any magic.
If I may,
You'll find a way, Volkar. Don't worry.
a story. I once knew a young girl. Bright-eyed, curious, but afraid. Well, this young girl, she had a strange hat and fly. She never took it off, ever, anywhere. Didn't matter where she was or what was happening, because she knew that if anything went wrong, she could fly away. One day, she was a little bit too bold and got stuck in a tree. And she came to me, sobbing, scared. I can't climb that tree, it's far too high. What if I get hurt? What if I fall? I can't fly without my hat, what am I going to do? For 4 days, she went back to that tree, and she sat underneath it and cried and was scared. Until at last, she realized no one else was going to come solve this dilemma for her. She couldn't fly her way up there. If she wanted to get the very thing that she had relied upon for so long back, she had to climb. And climb she did. And now I like to think that if she loses that hat ever again, she won't be scared. At least not as much. Because she knows that her value and her strength is her own. And right now, I see a young man without his hat. Be scared all you want. Don't let it become you.
Thank you.
Well,
If I might ask something of you, Lulu.
Yes.
You are relatively sage in your advice and old. No offense. But we are all relatively inexperienced, and I just need to ask, what would you do in our situation?
I'm fully aware that what I'm about to say is not at all what you want me to. Trust yourself. These situations rarely present an opportunity or an ending which is pleasant, fulfilling, lacking regrets. But you can do well, given the circumstances. Now, I must admit it is a bit tempting to get the lawbearer involved, but something tells me you've already made your mind up on that. And I'm far too removed from the events of the outside nowadays. And though I fear war, I also understand where my place is now. I have not experienced what you have. So trust yourselves, choose your path, and give 100% of yourself to it. But if later a new path turns out to be better, waste no time.
Fair. Okay.
But most of all, past has a way of staying with us. It can be useful, but if you stay in it, your future won't be very, well, inviting. Stay focused.
Well, I believe
Bravery above all. There is no glory in cowardice.
Yeah.
The first commandment. First thing they teach you at the temple when you become a cleric of court. Bravery above all. There is no glory in cowardice.
I think the first thing that should be taught to anyone in their life is get out of your damn head sometimes. You're always thinking you're going to miss opportunities, and you're going to miss what's actually happening.
Don't we have?
Well,
Volkar hugs Lulu.
Okay? Funny enough, she was actually just about to come hug you. And it is the sweetest little grandmotherly hug. And then right at the end, she kind of squeezes a little bit, much more firmly than you would expect from her old frail self. And she steps back, takes your hand in both of hers, looks at where your tattoos aren't anymore and says, I think you look quite nice without them.
I don't need them.
I see you learn quickly. Now, is there anything else you need my... She kind of looks over at Kalis and smirks a little bit. My elderly advice on? Any other questions? Any other information? We're still trying to find out that Fort Thunder had information and the Quaddles and some other things as well.
Thank you.
haven't asked about the Quados yet.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Volkar did.
Oh.
Yep.
You said you were interested, and I figured anyone who would find any information, it would be Lulu.
Okay.
I'll actually walk up, kind of away from the others. And I'll lean in and I'll just kind of whisper. Well, if it was any trouble, I'd be very keen on any information that you could possibly, or your order, could possibly gather up on a solar. Goes under the name of Mirael. That's at all possible.
Okay, just making a note myself.
Just because I did my own reading back at the out of Bahamut's archives in the Citadel, and I found very little. I was just wondering if you could possibly look out for any information on it.
I'll do my best. Mirael.
I appreciate it, yeah. And I'll kind of go back to the group.
Okay.
And
He makes a
I
couple
do have a
quick notes.
small little
Go ahead.
personal request as well. I know you just had this beautiful speech about like not dwelling on the past, but you pulled up information on the
Let's
airship
focus on the
Air
past.
Sentinel. Yeah. For those of us who don't have any, I was wondering if possible, you found information on this Dear Sentinel airship. Is it possible if you could find information on another? One called the Figment.
Perhaps, yes, I can certainly try.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Glad to see. Life still has its curiosities about it, and she kind of pats you on the cheek.
Nothing if not curious.
Sometimes I need to remind myself that the past is not so far away for all of you, as it is for me. Well, I'm afraid I've got some thinking to do now. Some researching to do as well. Will you be long in the city? Are you going elsewhere soon?
Well,
You're going to the muck. That's probably a couple-day trip.
I imagine it won't take as long as our last venture, but
no.
should be gone a couple days.
But after we visit the Mark, I feel like we'll be out of the city for a while after returning, and then we'll be on our own adventure to the pits. Because in my opinion, I still think that preventing Lolth is a task that we should take seriously, regardless of if this Vesh is as conniving as we're led to believe.
I actually agree. I think
We lost at Fort Thunderhead. Let's kick the bastards who gave us that loss.
I'm up for a rematch.
I want his head. I'm not joking. I literally want his head.
You actually want it? Oh, okay.
I want to scrimshaw like
Yeah.
we did with the
All
head
right,
off.
all right,
Yeah.
all right. I get it. No talk of removing heads in my office, please, unless it's for research purposes. I've had quite enough of that.
So
in
you
my time.
don't want us to bring you the desiccated corpse of a demon?
but,
I would like you to go and
don't
find your
bring it
hats.
to Lulu.
I would
What
like
about-
to find.
What about you, Milo? Derek? What's your input?
Derek, you can go first.
Well, I'm in. Let's go kick a demon ass.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking about, this impeding doom, and things that are to happen. I think it'd be a good idea to bring up this bag of money while we're talking about problems we have.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Is it
you bet against Kalis. So
Yeah.
what about it?
you bet you bet
what
against me.
happened. No, I wish that was what happened, but
Ah,
that's
shit.
not what happened.
Before the story begins, I am still here, so if you wish to keep this amongst yourselves,
Oh.
I don't
that might be
mind.
for
I
us.
mean,
Let's
I'm
not.
very curious myself, but it seems perhaps like a private matter.
If we have time, I'd like to stop by the pits to see if Angry Friend is around.
And let's not burden Lulu with
With
Milo's
problems.
debts.
Yeah. I agree.
Let's return. Well, let's just talk about it on the way to the muck, huh?
Yeah, I agree. But we should probably head over to the swamp first, because I think that's where we're gonna meet our little envoy. So
Okay.
Our care package.
yeah, essentially. But Lulu, it was truly an honor meeting the mentor of great Theron over here. So
Mentor's not the word I would use, but
Yes, I'm afraid Theron likes to do things his own way. Not very much one for mentors, but I won't take credit for his accomplishments. But thank you. Your flattery is well received.
fine. Well,
Lulu, I have one more thing before we leave.
Yes?
You had mentioned that some of our people that survived the city went east or west. Was it west?
Where's west? Yes.
It's hard, I understand, but if you could maybe narrow it down a little, I'd like to actually find them.
Well, that sentiment is fairly widespread amongst our people at the moment. I don't know the specifics myself, but it seems that whatever hints have been found were very difficult to come by, and nothing concrete has come up. No one particularly has been located. So we are
If you
doing our
can
best.
find me a trail to follow, I can start there. I'll come back in some time, and if you found anything, just let me know.
Absolutely, I'll let you know. I do hope we find something soon. I do hope so. Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me. Afraid it's a little hard on these old bones. Getting out of this room very much anymore, but it's good to see you, despite the topics at hand.
Oh, this is good information to know. Lets us know who we're getting to bed with, basically. It's good.
Well, it was lovely meeting the rest of you. I hope we can share conversation under less dreary circumstances in the future.
Until
likewise.
next time. I would love to try some of your baked goods next time.
Ah, yes, I'm afraid I've been a bit lax with that. Perhaps I should get back to that. Well, be well. Be safe and happy and healthy as much as you can.
I'll be back in a couple days.
I'll be here. She sits back down at her desk and we'll head back out. Barwop still seems to be. So you can avoid his name all you want. I'm saying it every time. He seems to be actually nowhere in sight this time as you stealth your way back through the entrance and out into the city.
To be fair, in my head, BW for some reason just registers as Bow Wow. Like a little Bow Wow.
Oh God.
I mean, you can call him that if you want to.
It's canon. It's a gnome Bow Wow now.
No, it's not. Vetoed. Not okay. So
Are we,
to
do we have
the
to stealth
swamp.
back out?
Any no, it's okay. He rolled so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was close, I would have had that happen. But yeah,
He's
he's
actually
gone.
talking to another Cobalt Soul scholar about pigs.
He probably is. Yeah, someone who's like,
that
man, I
poor
wish there was
bastard."
something I could put in my ear that would play localized sounds. So anything to do on the way to the swamp? Any conversations? Whatever.
All right, Milo. This bag of money.
No.
What's it about?
Exactly. Did you get it?
Well, you see, what had happened was, no. I tried to rob this person.
Oh my
And,
goodness.
Yeah, it did not go as planned at all.
What were you trying to steal?
By Bahamut.
It didn't go well, but you're holding a bag of money.
Yeah. How are you not in jail?
It was an incentive to do it.
That was
And so,
the
incentive? That's a lot of money, and
That's not even the reward.
Again, what were you trying to steal that they paid you? How much?
this is like 150 platinum in here, I think, give or take.
What were they trying to steal? They pay you that much up front.
Yeah,
You must have really made a good
I don't
impression
really
for them to give you
know.
150 platinum up front.
You didn't actually get it, did you? You failed.
we did not get it at all. Like, I don't even think we were close. I'm not gonna lie.
You got caught, didn't you?
Yeah. You see, that kind of happened too.
You don't exactly have the greatest track records with
Theft.
theft, do you?
I was gonna say, since we met you, you've just had 2 failed jobs.
you would
Yeah.
think that, but you have to live and you learn. Sometimes you just have to learn the hard way.
I think it might be time for you to consider a new form of employment.
This bag does feel pretty heavy, but yeah,
You're throwing the bag up and down.
yeah, just the whole time.
As it goes up, Volkar snatches it away. Thank you for paying us to make sure that you don't die. We very much appreciate taking up this bodyguarding position. We hope you know that your safety is our #1 priority, and making sure you get out of this alive. Also, donating a portion of your share to the group fund is much appreciated.
Hang on.
I
Milo,
brought
did
it
you
up.
You didn't consider telling us about this attempted house robbery?
We just got you out. Why would you
Yeah.
do something to get you, yourself back into jail?
Not in jail, right? Like,
Oh my
I know.
lord.
That means you owe somebody a
And-
favor.
that's exactly where I was going with it. Yeah, I have
What
to
did you
be.
do?
I have to be back at in a couple days to do something. I
days?
don't really know.
Specifically tomorrow.
It was supposed to be. We're supposed to be guiding this man to the muck.
Yeah, you see, I don't know about that one guy. She has some of
Okay.
my blood, so
Yeah,
She
it's
has
your
your blood.
it wasn't really thought through, but it was either that, lying, or going back to jail, and the other two options didn't
Never
sound
have I
that
said this
great.
before,
Didn't
but
we
you are
just
the.
get you off of a tracking anklet?
I
We
mean,
rescued you from a
technically,
blob of mutilated flesh, and you decide that, oh, my second shot at life. You know what? I'm gonna pay back my debt. I'm gonna be a new man. No, what you did was you went right back and decided to steal something of such great importance that has led you to literally giving your blood to some unknown person. I don't even know who you're even owing this to.
look, third time's the charm, like,
Are you planning to rob this person again?
He's the definition of insanity. He's literally the
Look.
definition of insanity.
And I thought Volkar was insane from time to time, but this is a new level.
Oh boy.
Okay, here's the thing. I enjoy having you in my group of, people who I rely on. However,
We're a team. You can say it.
I don't know about that yet. But nah, okay, I'll
Not till you
give
get a
that.
name.
Fine, yeah. Which we actually, to be honest, yeah.
We're
But
gonna sit down and talk about that for a little while.
maybe around a campfire one evening. But I will tell you one thing. We can go to the swamp. Tell the person that we're supposed to meet that we can postpone it at least for a little bit. Or at least have them try to postpone this job for a little bit. So we can save your sorry ass. And God, this hurts me so much. But please tell me that this is gonna be the last time you do something stupid without telling us first.
Okay. You know what? I'll give you that. I'll say that. Yeah. This will be the
Tell us
last
first.
time. I'll tell you first. How about that?
Sure. At least if we know, then we can plan for it. That's all I ask.
Anybody know how to
Derek.
make one of those special
A
silver
familiar
anklets?
voice emits from your pocket. And it is Dell.
Oh.
Hi, friendo. Storm isn't too worried about the Empire business. Rowan, Serana, they disagree. Glad Sylvan isn't on the same ship. You found anything useful yet? And the rustic potato strikes again. You can
actually
continue
rustic
conversing.
potato.
That just happens to punctuate the dialogue.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta go answer this. It's not a cell phone. It's just.
What is a cell phone? Can I eat it?
But
Okay, who's going? Me first or?
If you're ready, I'll take your message now. Just because you have to limit that to a word count, so before you lose that.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay. Found a lead on who is responsible. Wait. Okay, start over.
Start over.
Found a lead on the caravan attack. Nothing concrete, but I'm going to follow up on it. Some research on coatls. How many was that?
21.
Oh. I'll let you know.
Got it. It's great because you're essentially like, it's pretty much the equivalent of texting all of these things. So I have verbatim every message you sent so far of the campaign. I have written down. I'm keeping the text log, so yeah.
You mind sending that to me, or
Yeah, I can remind me at the end of the game, because
Yeah.
if I start fucking with Discord, it's gonna get in the way of the screen right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Oh, boy,
And
this makes
meanwhile,
level 5.
yep. Meanwhile, as he's doing this, there is a conversation still happening as you're walking. So
Okay, what are we gonna tell this guy? We promised that we'd take him to the muck, but now we obviously have to
It just seemed we
postpone
could postpone it like what, 1,
a
2
couple
days?
days.
Yes.
Let's do a couple days. Let's do 2 days. Not that we don't care about your situation here, Milo. However, we will not give this more than a day. If we cannot fix it in a day, we have other obligations that we have to follow. Not to mention, we have this dread looming over our heads about a fucking spider goddess being returned to our plane of existence. Now, if I might say so myself, that is one thing that I'd like to most definitely avoid.
We also have a new marquee coming in, while the demon god of political corruption's children are out and about in the prime material plane.
Priorities. We can deal with whatever comes next. First comes first. I think
We have a lot of
Radness.
Oh
Yeah, we have too much. We have too much to figure. Let's tackle this one at a time. Ramnus comes first.
Milo,
So you
did
have
she
to meet this person tomorrow.
Yes.
and did she tell you what consequences there would be if you don't show up tomorrow?
I'll be right back.
She didn't really say, but she has my blood, so I mean, and
I don't think anything
does
good happens from
something.
that.
Yeah, no, usually not. Okay.
she's like a magic person, and she was like teleporting, and she had like an invisible dog or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot.
What are the odds we can get this escort mission done today?
I have to move fast. I mean, it's
We'd have to go all-
afternoon.
We'd have to go all the way to the
Oh, yeah.
muck.
no. Not
There's
unless you can
there's
teleport.
no way in hell.
Speed run.
No. Not possible.
This is why we need a wizard in the party.
Glitch
Yep.
something.
Teleportation circle. Let's go. No.
Oh, I
Alright.
see. We have to bring him from.
Yeah, we have to travel
Uh-huh.
a ways away.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
But RPG sounds also seems to have just bugged out on me. So while I reset that and get a new room link, let's go ahead and take a break there, and we'll pick up with you all arriving at the swamp.
Here we go.
Oh man, can you believe all these people just collectively hallucinated that our layout was different for part of the episode, and maybe our audio? I don't know if for some reason it made it sound slightly different. Hopefully not.
What?
But good thing
Stay
it
off
wasn't
drugs,
real
kids.
and it didn't happen. So stop doing drugs.
Drugs?
We're back, and we are arriving at the swamp. And as you open the door, I'm assuming you're just going in there. You see a familiar, large, apron-wearing, furbolg man, Sully to be specific, who is just walking out of his office as you enter. And he actually has this massive book open in his hands, and he's definitely like half reading, half walking, kind of bumps into something, knocks something over, and as he reaches up to fix it, he looks up. Oh, well, look who it is! I almost forgot you'd be coming back here.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's
yeah.
fine, everyone laughs, but then they stop laughing.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine, I guess you don't get any scones today.
The current the frog voice is just too much. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
NPC success. As Volkar has a nervous breakdown.
He's dead. He's dead.
No, it's so,
He
it's so
took his
good.
godly powers.
This guy lost his god and now is losing his mind.
Oh my
God. man.
Josh, I'm so sorry because he's here and he's talking to you all. So I'm sorry if I kill you in advance. I'll try not to.
Sorry. I don't mean to. It's just. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know why I found that so funny.
This is so good. It's fine. No, it's
Wow.
great. It's great. This is why I made Sully.
Almost.
I'm expecting you guys to, if you need to go step away and then take care of yourself for a minute, feel free to.
Well, Sully, I do have a we do have a little problem.
Home quest.
All right.
Is it possible to postpone our little job by just a couple days?
Well, you can walk into that room right over there where Mr. Emman is currently sitting, and you can discuss that with him. It's kind of out of my hands.
Ah, shit. Okay, well.
If you're heading in, bring these scones. Hang on. Wait. And he rushes back into his office. You hear some clanging. He comes back out like 10 seconds later with just like a baking sheet of a whole bunch of different like fruity looking scones. And he just hands it to you, Kalis. All right, enjoy.
Okay, I'll just take one.
No, take him into the room. We're having a meeting. Come on.
I'm about to give him bad news.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, let's take a couple. Let's talk to Emman. All right, let's see what this guy's about. And let's hopefully change his mind about this little job for the next couple days at least.
Okay.
And then we'll walk.
As you enter the room, you see sitting at essentially just like a long meeting table is a pretty young, it's probably around 20 years old, half-elf male. He is pretty pale, kind of lanky, has this like forgettably average face. He does have this black, like thick sort of pompadour hair, and he's currently wearing this light-colored leather armor. Has these ornate designs all across it, and it doesn't seem to have been used very much and looks maybe a little bit too big for him. And as you enter, he stands up. Well, is this the group I've been hearing so much about?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, this is the first thing that came to mind.
Yep. Am I aware I'm challenging all your sanities in this episode? Yes, absolutely.
I will not laugh like a screaming hyena again. I will not laugh like a screaming
It's fine.
hyena again.
You will. It's okay. And as you all stand there awkwardly staring at him for 10 seconds, he
But yes, that's us.
So, we're the group that's supposed to be taking you to the muck. But we have a slight predicament here.
Wonderful. Get into the problems before the introductions.
Yes, sorry,
As well.
but that's probably the best way to do it, just because we could do introductions while we're on the way to the muck in a couple days' time, because we have to kind of postpone our little travel.
No. Absolutely not okay. I have to leave tomorrow morning. That's it. My father's life depends on this. Tomorrow morning, I have to leave. And to be completely honest, there's another group that is willing to do so, but I was told that you were higher priority, and honestly, probably a better group to go with, but I'm afraid I can't wait.
All right, let's.
Okay.
If money's the issue, it is a name your price sort of thing. So, but I cannot wait. I can't wait. My father is dying, so gotta leave tomorrow morning.
Shit. Okay. Well, we're dealing with a fucking pity party on one side and another one on the other side. What the shit is this? And I'll turn to Milo. You son of a bitch. This is. God damn it! You had to give that. You had to give your blood to some fucking random stranger. I swear to God.
Well, it's starting to seem like maybe a good thing that you can't make the job
We
work.
will be back
Okay,
with
you
in
shush.
1 moment, sir. We are interrogating our friend whom we care about deeply.
And I'll kind of turn to the half. I was like, please, I need you to leave.
You need
I will
me to
see
leave.
you-
You need me to
see
leave.
you in
My father's
24
dying,
hours.
and you need me to leave.
No, I just need the piece of.
Hey, Sully.
Quiet.
Not a fan of what you've done with the place.
All right, that's
And he just pushes past through all of you, and
Damn it, Milo! I swear to God. We help you this time, but we cannot keep saving your goddamn ass. I swear to God.
Kalis, as he begins to walk away, you notice on the back of his armor a familiar crest
Fuck.
that you have seen around the reach of the Selenar family, most notably Voramil Selenar, the richest and most prominent banker in the entire
Milo,
city,
you
who essentially
dumb
runs
son
the
of a
reach.
bitch! I swear to God, we may have just lost out on such a. You know what? I will forsake this payday just for the fact that I consider you a friend and your security is of utmost importance in this case. But God damn it, I swear to God, if I just screwed with the well-being of Voramil Selenar, I swear to God.
this.
We could just proceed with the job and deal with the
Yeah,
consequences
we
of
have to.
Milo's
with-
actions later.
Yeah.
I think it's way too late for that. Kayla's kind of made a very poor first impression.
I'm gonna go beg for our job. I'm just kidding. I'm at my low point right now. I could go lower. I swear to God. I'm at a very low point.
What do you want me to do, beg?
lower.
I'll fucking beg.
I will beg for this job right now. I'm at a low. I'm not gonna lie. I really need some money right now to drown my sorrows in beer and or alcohol of some kind.
Listen, let's not come off as desperate. I'll go talk to him,
We-
okay?
We are desperate. We are very, very desperate.
Maybe you are. Not so much me. I'll be right back. And I'll go chase after the client.
Okay.
Oh no.
You catch up to him as he's stepping out the front door.
Oh no.
My apologies for our paladin's behavior back there. I'm Theron.
Well, at least one of you knows how to speak. Emman. He reaches out to shake your hand.
I shake.
Seems like you're glances back through, and I assume sees little anime chibi versions of you all screaming at Milo right now.
Derek is just like
Someone draw it,
I don't
please. I
have
swear to
it.
God.
Derek doesn't have the energy to deal with it.
Eating scones in the corner, just watching.
Seems like you're going through some stuff right now.
Well, let's just say a thief was put into our group, and he has made some very poor decisions. Pay's
Wonderful
not really
sales
an
pitch.
issue to my group. I was wondering if you could do us a favor.
Oh,
He has pissed off somebody powerful, but I don't think they're as powerful as your family. Maybe they are. Let's do this job for you, and in return, maybe buy some time for our little halfling friend there.
Interesting.
We're willing to forego.
Before I think at all about this, I need to know who it was.
That is something to ask the thief. I don't know who.
Thief! He just
Milo.
calls back into the building.
Oh, I think that's me, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no shit.
It's over.
Well, he looks back to Theron. I'm quite glad multiple people didn't step forward.
Well, we were more than willing to do the job until about a couple hours ago, where he told us that some person has hold of his blood.
Milo, you walk out and you see he's just shaking his head right now. What's
All
your
right,
name?
Milo.
I'd rather not call you thief.
Oh, I'm Milo. Hello. How do you do?
Check your pockets.
Who exactly did you piss off?
You see, I don't actually remember.
Oh, someone doesn't take notes.
Milo never asked.
Oh,
I
shit!
I never asked.
You literally gave your
You're right.
blood
You're
to a
100%
random
right.
person.
Milo never asked. He gave his blood to a person he didn't even know the name of.
Oh my god, we were screwed.
I was kind of just told.
What did she
Time.
look like, Milo?
I'm
So
sorry,
let's do this
I've got to be
again.
honest. You've not made a very good pitch here. You're asking me to entrust my father's life to a group who shows up, berates each other, berates me, demands that I leave the meeting I have set up to ensure the survival of my own father, and then you inform me that there is a thief amongst your group who has recently donated blood to some unknown entity within the city who is, quote, quite powerful. And you expect me to be okay with taking this exchange and trusting my father's life in your hands without even a name? Milo, you have 10 seconds to give me that name, or there is absolutely no chance of this being redeemed. At all.
We're not getting redeemed because I don't remember a name.
You know the place you went to?
It's just them up
No.
outside right now.
Milo, anything will do here. A location, the description of the person that took the blood. Come on, anything here.
Yeah.
What was the place that you were
Okay.
robbing?
Again, with this whole caves and teleportation, I don't really know.
I've heard enough. I've heard enough. Thank you for your time. And he walks back inside and heads back over to the corner where Sully is.
Well, Milo, you've really put us in a bad spot.
I think we just made a political enemy of one of the most powerful men in all of the city.
We're gonna walk back in and look at Kalis. I'm just gonna shake my head. And then I'll also tell Kalis, apparently the person that Milo owes this job to, he doesn't even know their name.
He doesn't know?
No.
So, what exact... So let me get this straight, alright? Okay, so first... We break Milo out of jail, essentially, out of servitude. Then he gets into some kind of escapades for
I don't know, for money, for a large sum to steal. He then goes on this mission with no knowledge of what happened, or of who he basically got into this altercation with, and then proceeds to not ask the name of the person who took his blood.
Nor does he know the location of where he was robbing. Yes.
Okay.
His client is unknown.
I don't
and
think
the
I've ever
location
said
is
this
unknown.
about any halfling in my life. However, how on earth could I meet such an unlucky halfling out of all of the people that I've met? He is by far the most unlucky.
You find
If he
Colson,
kill-
you'll find another one.
I'm just saying that right now. We could kill him. We could kill him, and no one would know. No one would know, and we could go about our lives.
Truthfully, Volkar, it wouldn't really solve any of our problems. We just lost our clients.
We just made.
Merca's not going to be too happy with us.
We're dead.
We're not. Wouldn't say we're dead. There's worse things in lives, but let's just say we've definitely lost some
Credibility.
some reputation. Yes.
And as you see out of the corner of your eye, Emman finishes his conversation with Sully and exits back out into the city, looking a little bit pissed off.
Can I make a stealth check to see if he ever really saw me? Like how much of a wallflower I was.
Sure.
No way they're checking this back to the caravan. Nope. That went everywhere except my desk. Hang on, let me get another one. I can't find it.
It must have been a high stealth check. Even the dice is gone.
Yeah. To be fair, I'll take the roll. I'll take the roll.
16.
16. Yeah, you're pretty confident he didn't pay much mind to you.
Okay, good. I didn't give him my name too. Okay. No way, check back to the caravan. Okay. Actually, would he know about the family? Like the prominence?
Considering that his father is the wealthiest banker in the city, it might be logical to assume he may know some things about the money flow of the city, including perhaps the largest caravan that comes there.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, seems pretty likely.
Okay. Okay, cover Derek basis. I'm good.
Well, to be honest, we basically just lost our contract. So I see only one way forward, and that is to deal with Milo's little shitstorm.
And there'll be other contracts. So it's not the
And
first
to be
time
fair,
since this one.
we don't have a name yet.
Yeah, but
Red wasn't very high to begin with.
Yeah.
Milo,
But
where...
we've made an enemy.
We don't know if it's an enemy yet.
More of a
Okay.
distaste than an
Yeah.
enemy.
Yeah, okay. Enemy is a strong word. However, Milo, I need to know, were you supposed to go back by yourself?
There are other people actually, now that I think about it, that back with me. But see, I don't know where they are either.
Would they have any more information than you do?
You know, I don't have the best memory, but they probably do, yeah. But again, as I said, I don't know where they are, so I don't know how much that helps.
What were their names?
One was Phaedre. You see?
Did they just give you money and you said yes?
You know,
You are a
No.
little kleptomaniac, aren't you? There's something mentally wrong with you.
no, all the money, and I knew the person. Sounded great. That was honestly good, and then it
Does it sound
kind
great
of
to you now?
didn't. Yeah, you live and you learn, right?
Yeah, you live in your... Perfect. Wonderful. Okay. Well.
Maybe it's best we also don't flip out on every single person that's trying to hire us when we start a conversation with them either.
That was again, yeah. That was
Maybe
my
we should
bad.
start introducing ourselves more.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
You have a
Probably
very bad
introduce-
track record with that.
Yeah.
This is why you
Well,
need
in
a
this
group.
case, it's,
But I would
in
like
this case, it's probably good because
I would
they
like to
didn't know
just
all
say
of our
one
names.
thing. Why? He just we were having a conversation amongst ourselves. Why did he have to? I don't know. Whatever.
You were kind of shouting.
May we also walked in
We
to
did.
his meeting room.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't very good.
No.
No.
Ah,
I think we should probably go tell Mirka. Then we'll get the Milo situation sorted.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Alright.
Oh, no point in wasting our time here. Let's just get it up with, huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of distasteful halflings, I need to go check some contacts here about whereabouts of Coulson.
And with that, you find your way dejectedly out of the swamp. And those of you who intend to head to the Birth Heart can do so, and Derek, you can do whatever it is you're trying to do, so we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
So, Birth Heart group, unless there's anything particular you wish to embark on.
Do
in
I
transit?
know that Angry Friend is there at the pits always, or
Well, Volkar might remember being there drunken not that long ago and not finding him there. You would not be aware of that. It seems unlikely, but it is possible. So, who all then is heading to the Birth Heart? Everyone but Derek?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you would like
Milo
some
is-
accompaniment.
Volkar is literally
Anyone's-
dragging Milo by the scruff of his neck. He is not letting him out of his sight in case he pisses someone else off and gets them into a deeper trouble.
Anyone can tag along with me if they want.
Going to the Birth Heart.
Okay.
That's where
Alright.
Darren's going.
So a while later, you arrive. It's mid-afternoon at this point. Mirka is in his office tent per usual, where he pretty much always is, and doesn't particularly notice you approaching, as he's got his kind of back turned to the entryway and is working on some stuff right now.
Go over his shoulder, see what he's looking at.
He's way too tall for that for you. You're tiny. You're
I'm
tiny.
like jumping behind him.
Okay, as you
What's he doing?
walk into the tent and start trying to do that.
Hello.
Did you understand? I need to let you in here. Correct? I'm aware that the
Yes.
door is open, but the door is not open. This is...
We have to talk.
A metaphorical door was closed.
Wonderful.
Noted.
Now we must talk. Excellent. What is it?
Bad news.
Don't be mad.
Stop this. Tell me right now.
We kind of butchered
I lost the job.
the job.
Wonderful. Well, I'm sure someone else will do it. Probably doesn't
might
look very
have-
good for you, depending on the circumstances. Is that all?
Well, if you have another job that's available.
No,
Well,
no,
interestingly enough,
let's
I do
not
in
take
fact
it.
have something.
Really?
And he looks at
We would love
Kalis.
to hear.
Yes, in fact, a notice came in from Archguardian Daylor, the Order of Bahamut. Seems that you've got special orders in Fletcher's Eye. You've been tasked with, again, selecting a few others outside the Order to aid you in whatever this task is. It appears I have deliberately been given little information, though I was assured the scope of the task at hand still falls within the agreement between the Birthheart and the Order. So, am I perhaps a little bit suspicious of the report you came back with? Perhaps. Are there a lot of things happening in the city right now that are not pleasing me? Yes, in fact, many of them. So whatever it is you need to do out there, please keep it clean. Whatever basic materials for hunting jobs you require, you can certainly have access to them. And Kalis, a word alone.
Walk
Give
out.
him the pricing.
He waits for everyone else to leave.
I assume I'm still getting dragged.
Oh, like a pup, like a bad dog.
Kalis. The Wraiths have been performing some important and hushed jobs as well. Suspect you probably don't know much about those. I'm sure you have also heard of the Marquis situation. And it seems to me that the Order is in need of some sharp eyes right now to ensure things are what they appear to be. And I do so hope you can lend yourself to the cause of keeping an eye. Now, I won't probe into whatever business it is you're getting into, but you must remain vigilant.
Well, it'd be amazing if I was to know an eye on a what.
I wish I had that answer. There are many, many strange things happening right now. Many of them within the city. Whatever strange business you find yourself in the middle of. Are you to be trusted?
Where's this coming from?
This is coming from a man who has devoted his entire existence to the betterment of this city and to the survival of the denizens of it. I do not like many of the things happening right now. They do not bode well. And I am concerned.
If you're referring to the Marquis, I hold no allegiance to him personally.
I'm referring to the Order. If you haven't seen the signs, start looking. Things are weird. I'm not going to throw out any conspiracies or anything, but something feels wrong to me.
I can, I'll keep my eye out. And trust me, I don't know what to I actually don't know what to say. I'll be honest. The Order is my family. But I agree. There's a shift that I can sense. At least what I've heard from others. I'm willing on seeing where it goes, but I cannot tell you right now that I will abandon my family.
I'm not asking you to abandon your family. I'm asking you to make sure who your family is. This is not a threat. This is the closest I have come to pleading in a long time. We need attentive eyes.
I'll do the best I can.
And he doesn't say anything else and hands you the written job notice, essentially, from Garrison.
Any news on the Marquis when he's supposed to come in?
Unfortunately, nothing that's reached my ears. I'm not sure if it's that the details are... well, not very detailed yet, or... it's just a part of the murkiness of everything right now, but... I'm afraid I don't know, but it sounds like it shall be quite soon.
Well, after taking care of business, in the next couple of days, my group will be off to the pits and then finally to Fletcher's Eye. It'll take us around a week, maybe more, but you still have a way of contacting us, so if any updates occur in the city, let us know.
I'll do what I can.
Any sensitive information, just ask Quilly to make sure that it's for my eyes only.
Understood.
But
Don't die out there.
haven't yet.
Good.
Oh yeah, and sorry about the banker boy. Wasn't my intention. That was all me.
If I'm being honest, the long list of things that have recently been handed to me as problems, I don't care. Couldn't possibly care less. Unfortunate that you didn't get the job. That's all it is.
Okay, that's fair. Well, it was good seeing you, Mecca, but it's probably best that we part ways for now.
Do what you need to.
Aye, aye, Captain. And I'll leave.
Okay.
As I exit the tent, well, we have things to do, and we don't have a lot of time.
The
First,
job he was talking about, was that just a business in Fletcher's Eye?
so when I went back to the Citadel to talk to Garrison, I essentially told him everything, and I told you guys that I told them everything. And this job is kind of a means of getting us to Fletcher's Eye in a semi-legitimate format. So,
Cover.
huh?
The cover?
Essentially. So, if anybody's to ask why we're there, we can just hand them the paper, boom. And if they ask any questions, then we can always just answer, that's confidential.
Yeah.
We have the full support of the Order of Bahamut.
Not the full support. He's the only one who knows. So we have the support of a single
We have
archbishop.
the full support. We have the full support of the Order of Bahamut. That's what we're gonna tell everyone.
Oh, absolutely. But I would definitely like to take care of this asshole's problems.
Yeah.
As I point to Milo, I'm just gonna refer to you as asshole. Just as long as we have to deal with this problem, and then as soon as we finish, then I'll get rid of the nickname. But for as long as I have to, it'll continue that way. So,
Danny, your camera is frozen for us on Vorpal. If you just want to take a reload real
no. Okay, one sec. Oh shit.
quick. It has you looking very concerned.
I thought it was just me.
No. I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
And with that, it is still mid-afternoon on the 24th.
Yeah. And you have to be back by the 25th, Milo. No?
True.
Specifically at sunset,
At
25th.
Yeah. That's like the only thing I had sunset at 25th. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well.
Maybe we should try to find your Phaedra person. Maybe check your usual haunts.
Sure. We're kind of on a wild goose chase at this point. I'm not gonna lie.
Where do you usually meet up with this person?
I've met with her twice. Once at the fountain, where we originally found me, and then another one at this place called Momo Toys. So, I guess we can start with that.
We can.
Okay. Meanwhile, Derek, what you doing, buddy?
Well, basically, I'm going pretty much everywhere that I know that the caravan hands frequent when they're in Vasselheim, and
Okay.
asking around just to get an idea of have they seen Coulson and do they know where he was heading.
Sure. Give me... Let's
Man,
make
I
this-
raised my D6.
I'll make this investigation,
Yeah.
because I know you're good at that.
Yay. Okay. Could have been better. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
It takes you a little while. You have to check 4 or 5 different places. You're kind of just walking all over the damn place for a while. You do finally find someone who has seen him relatively recently, but it sounds like it's a bit over a week ago. And he didn't say what he was up to or really what he was doing. He just stopped by, bought some stuff, and awkwardly drifted off in Coulson fashion.
I'll slip him 5 gold and ask him what he was buying.
Okay. The gold is actually not taken. And he was just buying some like basic travel stuff. Some actually like some stuff that seemed like he was maybe going to do some like climbing, like rock climbing potentially. And just a handful of weird little like trinkets and knickknacks, which he's always been pretty obsessed with, you would know. But nothing like out of the ordinary.
Rock climbing. Interesting. Okay. And when I'm walking out, I'm just checking out places. Do I notice anyone like following me or tracking me somehow?
What's your perception bonus?
-1.
Not that you notice.
Okay.
Seems to be a pretty quiet afternoon, actually.
I just thinking like, are they just like one and done or? Oh. So, just buying some more climbing. Okay, well, at that point, I'll just head back to the Golden Crowbar.
Okay. After the birth hearts, is the move back to the crowbar per usual? Does anyone else have any other shenanigans to get up to tonight?
What time of day is it?
It's probably like 4:30, 5 o'clock right now.
Volkar is
Sounds like
waiting.
Drinking time.
Volkar's waiting to go to the pit.
We could use better time, use of our time to drinking. I mean, we can try and track down Milo's friend Phaedre. Be a good idea to at least know what we're walking into, and she might know who the client is.
Yeah, any more information would be useful on that.
I have an appointment.
Appointment
With
when?
Goliath, dude.
If I'm gonna start making things right, I have to.
You think fighting him in the fighting pits is gonna be what regains you your honor?
I broke my word I gave when I robbed him of a fair fight. I'm gonna give him a fair fight.
All right. Can't argue with that. Can't stop you either.
Do what you gotta.
I'll go with him.
Well, I'm no interest in fighting another fighting pit, so I think I'll take Milo here and try and track down his friend.
Good
I'll go
idea.
with you.
Okay, so tracking squad. How are you trying to do this? What's your plan?
Well, Milo, do you know where this shop is? Yes.
Yes, Momo's Toys. We can start with that. We can just walk around there and, maybe see her on the way. I honestly, like I said, this is a goose chase that I don't really know of where we're going.
And yet you got involved anyways. All right, Momo's Toys it is. Try and see if anyone's heard of Phaedre there.
Okay, so
Did
Milo
you actually
leads
meet her
you.
in the toy shop.
What was said?
Did you actually meet her in the toy shop?
We went into the toy shop, and
was-
honestly, they kind of led everything from there. I was kind of just following. I'm not gonna lie.
And was the owner of the toy shop there?
She was. She kind of led us into the caves underneath.
That's good. So we can talk to the owner of the toy shop and see. I mean, she most than likely knows Phaedre.
We can try. I don't know how helpful that will be.
Oh, nothing.
Better than
More
nothing.
help than what we already have.
Starting from square zero.
So Milo leads you to kind of the southern outskirts of the market district, to a tiny, unassuming little old beat up looking shop that reads Momo's Toys and an equally old beat up sign. And at the moment, hanging from the sign is another little tiny sign displaying the word closed.
There a window?
No.
Well, Milo, make yourself useful. Can you pick the lock?
Sure, why not? Let's try it.
Okay. So that'll be D20 plus dexterity. Or
And I would like to look around and see if anyone's
yeah, dex
watching.
and
Provide some cover.
If he's
I forget the word, proficiency bonus. Yeah, that's the word. And sorry, Quilly and Theron, what'd you say? I was too busy trying to think of a damn word. I didn't hear
That's all
anything.
right. I just want to take a look around and see if anyone's looking at us.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
try to block anyone's view of Milo. Just
Okay. Yeah, Theron, give me perception.
14? I'm gonna. Yeah, 14.
Seems clear. Again, same thing Derek noticed, kind of a slow day around. And you're fortunately not in the market district, so pretty good. Mikey, what'd you get?
I rolled a 13 plus my dexterity, 3. And then what did you say was the last thing I had to add? The proficiency?
Proficiency bonus, yeah. So that's a 2 right now.
Yep, so 18.
18. Get up there. You, well, no, you wouldn't need to kneel down. You're pretty short. You start at eye level, if not slightly higher, tinkering around with it, and about 3 seconds in, you just hear this little and this awful burning, stinging sensation about your face as this spray of it sort of feels like icy hot in powder form just blasts out all over your face, covering your head and the upper part of your torso. You take 4 points of essentially what would be cold damage, as it goes from like stinging hot to freezing cold and back and forth rapidly, and you are immediately, as it hits, you are blinded by it as it covers your eyes, and it sucks. And you're also now pretty much bright blue on half your body almost.
Nice.
Yeah, see, I don't think that worked, guys.
Well, you kind of deserved it. I'm gonna slowly open the door.
Okay.
And
You open
I
the door?
will stealthily go in.
Sure. Give me a stealth check.
Well, that's terrible. I add my D6 just in case. Okay. 12.
12. You open the door.
Rolled
You go to step in,
3.
and you realize the reason it's hard to be quiet is because there is a sconce, a torch holder right next to the door on the inside, and as you pull it open, it just tips over and pours molten burning oil all over you.
Uh-huh.
You take 9 points of what would be essentially fire damage as scalding, bubbling oil pours all over your face and the front of your body.
Okay.
Jesus. What's for a
And now
torture?
Squee's turn.
Oh boy.
Berates him for not checking for traps. Doesn't check for traps.
Nope, I'm not good at that.
So good, so good.
Good point.
Well, the door is
I
open.
attempt.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to do? Theron is inside a couple feet, but probably right now, at least grimacing in pain as, you know, oil on the face.
I mean, I don't even know if Quilly would know how to check for traps, but I would like to try to.
Sure.
What
Investigation.
would that be? I don't know what to. Oh, investigation. Cool.
Yep. And where are you checking for traps? Looking inside, I guess I'll explain this before you roll. Looking inside, it's a pretty tiny place. It actually seems like Theron and the taller half of your group would probably have a little bit of trouble walking in here without having to hunch over. There's a little tiny, super short, like shorter than the desk that like Milo would have, like kind of a counter off on the side, and there's just some simple shelves up around the walls, kind of like built in, recessed a little bit, that are just filled with all sorts of little toys and trinkets. And that's it. Simple little place.
I think. Is there like a counter that's closer to the front door?
Nope, back corner.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just check that first, like, I don't know, the entryway, and I'll check the corners of the. I'll just look at the corners of the wall, see if there's anything like pointing towards that way.
Sure.
Any adjacent rooms too? Like doors?
Theron perceive, Quilly investigates.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
And I got 21.
21, no doors that you can tell. Quilly, you stop for a little bit, probably, I assume, ushering Theron back out, as you have one of them covered in tar-like burning oil, and the other one who's... He's a Smurf right now, I hate to say it, but he's a Smurf.
He's a Smurf.
Smurf Milo.
I'm going to use a Cure Wounds on myself.
Milo.
Okay. Quilly, you spend a couple minutes super cautiously looking around, peeking back in all the corners. Fortunately, it's not a very big place. Seem to be good to enter. You don't know about touching things, perhaps, but there's nothing obvious in the corners or directly in your walkway.
All right. I'll turn back to them. Just don't touch anything. But it seems the coast is relatively clear.
Right.
And I'll walk inside.
Okay. And as you do, You're very glad you're not taller, because you are able to stand in here pretty easily. You're inside?
Right.
Why would a toy maker need so many traps?
Yeah. Can't be that good with toys.
If I remember correctly. See, I don't remember correctly. It's a problem. One of these shelves kind of went in and led to some tunnels. As far as asking me how we did it, that is beyond me.
Was there a person in here when you came?
There was a little toy lady here when we were here, and the fellow that had all the information was talking to her, said some things, strange things, and yeah, one thing led to another, and some shelves kind of displaced, and a tunnel kind of appeared.
I'm gonna check behind the counter. I'm gonna look for traps behind the counter.
Okay. Investigate.
Is it investigation? Yeah, I'm not good at that. 10.
Seems okay. It's a really tiny desk. Like, you would guess gnome-sized.
Any papers?
No. No drawers, no papers.
Well, she's not here. And I don't really want to toss the place, so.
Yeah.
Well, we can check the fountain next. We might get lucky because that's where I originally found Phaedra.
The fountain's a big, high traffic area. We're not gonna find anything there. Let's just head back to the. Well, we can go see Volkar fight, or we can just head back to the crowbar.
I'm gonna check the fountain, just once. Just maybe walk around the market area for a little bit.
Right, then I'll go with you because I really don't
You
trust you
need a
by yourself.
chaperone.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Lost being alone privileges.
Yeah.
hey, maybe Volkar is right and he should be on a leash. So, three of you head out, travel north a little bit to the center of the market district. You see that the plant growth that was, in fact, brought upon by the Wild Mother herself in a situation you may or may not have had something to do with a little while ago, is spreading. Looks very nice. It's not like rampant or anything, but it's nice. Adds a good touch to the place. A handful of people around, some of the usual vendors, and a quick glance or walk past the fountain. Milo, you don't recognize Phaedra there?
Well, it was worth the shot.
Yeah.
Whatever we'll do, it's up to you guys.
I must say, Milo, you are a very amateur thief.
Yeah.
Not that I know much about thieving in general, but I mean, you don't know your client, you don't know your contacts.
At least you know how to lockpick. That's one rogue thing you have down.
Really, do you want to watch Volkar get his ass kicked in the arena, or should we just head back to the crowbar?
I have a feeling it's just gonna be sad, so I'd rather just drink.
Yeah, I hear you there. Okay, to the crowbar. Let's go, Milo. And I'll give him
Okay.
a gentle push on the back. I'm not going to grab him by the collar, but
Your
definitely
hand
the
turns blue.
Elrond and Bilbo guiding hands.
Okay, got it. And the three of you return to the crowbar, and meanwhile, we got the Red Bull boys, as deemed by Ben, our dear podcast host, for those of you who haven't caught that yet. I won't say that too much, because, Red Bull, you gotta pay for that. No, I'm kidding. But Kalis and Volkar heading over to a pit of dirt where people assault each other. Do we want to pick up when we get there? You want to chat on the way? I know you two like your dramatic bromance talks, so you tell me.
wait for the day where they do the predator. You know.
Well, it happened, but it was a pinky.
Yeah. We need the full on
All right,
bicep
build up to
on
it.
bicep shake. Yeah.
When you were fighting him, did you notice any tells, anything that was giving away any hitches?
No, to be honest, he was. I'm gonna be honest here. He might just whoop your ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's not exactly the most reassuring thing to say, but yeah, he's a strong fella.
Strength is the path to greatness. But
Yep.
greatness is the responsible use of strength.
Yeah. Well, we're here, by the way. So good luck. Good luck with the
Fun
strength
fact.
in the ring.
As you are getting close to it, here's empty right now. You can see next to the window, the admissions booth, if you will, there is what looks like a pretty large calendar up there, with some stuff written on it that you need to get closer for, but at the moment, no one's there.
I think you might have mistimed this by maybe a couple days at least, or maybe a couple of weeks. And I'll walk up to the actual calendar. I'll see what's written on it.
Okay. Shows that it actually shows the next month, Thunshire, and there are 3 scheduled events, one on the 5th, one on the 21st, and one on the 31st. So the closest one is like a little bit over a week away, 8 days.
Wait, so you said the 5th?
The 5th, the 21st, and the 31st.
Alrighty. Well, if there's no one here, do you want to fight me? I guess. Would that make you feel better?
No, but thank you.
No, okay. I mean, that's worth a try. But
Damn it.
You can't beat that guy up, you can beat me up.
Please give me this. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to? I mean, I know it's tough that you don't have your
Powers, you can say that. I don't have my
Yeah.
abilities. No.
yeah, you don't have your powers anymore. But did you want to talk about it? We don't have to, of course, but like, just
I'm trying to find the right words. It feels like the part of myself that is strong was kind of ripped out of me. And I gotta thank Lulu for kicking my ass into gear, because if that woman thinks I can be strong without that power,
maybe that's what was missing. Maybe you have to be strong without your god in order to be worthy of the actual power that he bestowed upon you.
he left me a single message last night. Honor. I didn't honor him that night. I didn't honor myself.
No, not exactly, but people make mistakes. You are definitely not a infallible being.
No, that is very true.
But I will say this: you're stronger than you know.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that, but we should get back to the others. See where they're at.
Hopefully Milo hasn't done something stupid and
I
stole
swear to God.
something else and gotten himself even more trouble.
How could he just get someone's blood? I just don't understand.
He didn't even ask their names.
No. At least ask for their name if you're if they're taking your blood. Isn't that just like common sense? Yeah, and then we'll just like on the way back we'll just
Yep. Camera hard cut, smash back to the Golden Crowbar. We'll time skip a little bit to when the Red Bull boys arrive, and so you are all once again at your consistent meeting place. It seems. And
it's actually headquarters at this point.
I would have got
Pretty
myself
much.
cleaned up.
Do we? Wait, I
I'll
have
say,
a question. Do we have like do we have our own designated table in this establishment that we always go to?
at this point, yeah. I mean, you're also frequently there when there's not a lot of other people there, so like, it's usually you and the other early birds, the like 8 or so that are around. The chosen one's not there right now.
Damn.
Haven't seen him since his first appearance when you made it back to the city.
He's
Oh
dead.
yeah, he's doing chosen one things.
Maybe his version of elf things.
He got the escort mission.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
He's a druid.
We'll find out. So I will say, if there is some group chat to have, we'll take a few minutes, wrap up that, end on that note. Unless everyone's just so burnt out from the string of
I think-
nightmares this game has been, we can call it here. I'm cool with either. It's up to you guys.
I did want to do a thing, maybe with the group. When Lulu was talking about that ritual that the siren would do, I do have the tablet that we got that night. Maybe if we read it, we could at least find out what this ritual would entail. So
Not
we're
a bad
not going in
idea.
completely blind.
I mean,
Uh,
that's probably a good idea, but that is
think
if
we can read it. I
Read
think
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is essentially just a bunch of like arcane instructions on the sigils and symbols required to make it. It's like, it's not like a like a blog recipe or anything. There is no 5 paragraphs
Add
of story
this much
around
blood.
it. Yes, it's just like, it's pretty much the blueprints for it. It's just like, this is what it looks like, and that's it. It's bare bones. So there's not like stuff to read on there necessarily.
And there's no telling what it would cause.
To Quilly, no. To someone who knows magic and ritual casting of things, perhaps.
I mean, maybe like
Volkar, you want to
not
take
in
a look?
public space. Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
I haven't.
Give it a shot. I'll hand it to him.
Volkar, as you look at it, it's sort of just like you're looking at a bunch of lines on a stone tablet.
Well, it's definitely trying to say something. I just know it. These are lines, you see, and they are on it. They are in fact used to converse certain meetings, for which I have absolutely no idea
What you
what
had to
they
drink
mean.
today?
No, actually, I'm completely sober,
Oh, okay.
which is completely terrifying.
Maybe we should change that.
Can I look at it?
Yeah.
Sure.
You don't have any bruises or anything. You did you fight him?
Derek, Arcana check as that's happening.
Hey.
No, he didn't fight him. There was no fight today.
I'll get him
Um,
next time.
The only person that he's really
team
fighting
again.
is himself, to be honest.
15. It has distinct elements of divination and sort of like some similarities to some kind of like protective or like warding spells. But a lot of the symbols like
Abjuration?
you're sort of maybe stretching it a bit, making some of these comparisons. A lot of the symbols are like the ones that you recognize. It's more like you're recognizing elements of. It's kind of like you're looking at some of them in cursive, essentially. Whereas you don't really know how to read or write cursive. It's strange though. Definitely seems a little bit unique and sort of alien.
Okay, so detecting some divination and abjuration. So, yeah, and it's just kind of hard to read.
Is there anybody that thinks that we shouldn't be helping this woman?
I don't know.
I mean, to
I
be
don't
honest,
think we're not
don't think
we're
we
not
should.
helping her.
I don't think we should help her, but exactly what other choice do we have? And, I mean, we don't help her, but that doesn't seem to be such a good idea considering the alternative.
I mean,
As Gully said, and
I
as you
don't
just
see any
said, we don't have
conjuration
to do
or.
it.
Yeah, we have no obligation to, but if we don't, I mean, there's the possibility that this evil is unleashed.
Yeah, so
Oh, I think we should do it. I think we should see
I
where it
don't
leads
know.
us.
I think this ritual is going to be a double-edged sword no matter what.
Yeah.
well, I guess like most things we do, we'll take care of it when it comes to that.
Right.
So tomorrow, we will need to meet with Milo's contact
Yeah.
and help him out of that situation.
So I don't suppose they would approve of you having a group with you when you meet them. Should we stay on the outside?
You know, I don't really trust him on his own. So
Yeah.
I truly don't care if they want a group there or not. He's gotten us into a
Those-
situation. We need to see it through.
Those who
Good
weren't
idea.
watching, Milo's response was just a bunch of shaking his head and shrugging simultaneously. So
We're going with him either way.
Yeah.
Well,
Right then. Well, that's tomorrow's problem.
Yeah.
yeah. And to be fair, I am beat
Yeah.
for some reason. Feels like it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Let's grab some drinks, grab some food, try and relax the rest of the night, and we'll tackle tomorrow's problems tomorrow.
I'm so glad we have our brain cell back.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Theron.
Huh.
Do you know? Well, I guess supposed to anyone. Do you know anything about rock climbing and where people do it?
What on earth? Kind of question?
Yeah. I was able to track down some of Coulson's purchases, and one of them was rock climbing equipment.
Truthfully, I've spent so long isolated on an island that hobbies
that's
like
right.
rock climbing are not really things I got to indulge myself in.
Well,
I don't know what he's
Well,
planning.
well, we're here. I pull out my one of my book, and I'll like rip out a page. So how about that Elvish?
Right. Yes. Don't get too drunk if you're trying to learn then.
I'm not drinking tonight.
All right. Yeah, we can go over some tonight.
Perfect. So how do you say, like, hello? Like, how are you?
I'll write it down for him because I am not going to try and make up Elvish.
It's totally fine. I don't expect you to.
And then this one right here. This one. That's Thief. So
Ah.
yeah, if we
Oh,
ever
it
have
looks,
to
Milo.
refer to Milo
it looks
here.
an awful lot like. Is that Milo? Milo?
I think it's Milo.
Milo. Ah,
Yeah.
perfect. No.
And with that,
And that's what Kalis is gonna be doing for the
Yeah.
night before he
okay.
passes out in his room.
Any other details from anyone else before probably early rest comes to you all?
Yeah. I'll go to bed.
Okay. And that is where we'll pick up next time. Thank you all for joining us. Sorry about the repetitive music tonight. I think with the consistent issues I've been having with my soundboard, I will be trying out some new ones, because it's not letting me play anything else except this one. Conveniently, it kind of worked for the whole episode, but I do apologize on that. And man, it's really a good thing that our visual consistency was here the whole episode. Crazy. Amazing. Anyone who says otherwise is banned forever. Anyway, we will catch you all next week. Thank you so much. And fuck, I don't have a catchphrase yet, so it'll be fuck. That's what we get for now.
Fuck.
Those are my words of
That's
wisdom.
fair enough. That's fuck.
That's our group name. Fuck.
Pretty good catchphrase right
It's
there.
just straight.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good. It's pretty good.
It's over and just